Hi everybody, this is Roy here from Daisy Bee. I'm going to show you how to make this nice little card using our project stamp for this month. Right, so here we go. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this stamp, the shopping lady who's just put her bags down because she's absolutely exhausted, and I'm going to ink up the stamp with VersaFine Onyx Black. It's really good because it stays wet long enough for me to emboss it. So I'll just take the ink to the stamp and then I'm just going to put that on there like that. It's about 300 GSM card. You can watercolour this as well. It's decent quality. A little bit of pressure around where the detail is. On the shoes, and that should now, that's nice. So like I said, it's going to stay long enough for me to emboss it, so I'll just pop that in my tray, my glitter tray, and then shake my Wow embossing powder over it. This is clear regular gloss, or clear gloss regular, like that, in both directions, like that. Flick off the excess. I haven't bothered with an anti-static pad on here because it's clear, so you're not going to see it anyway. I've just missed a little bit there, look, in the bottom corner. So I'll just put some there, just spot that, like that, and then I'm going to pour that back in my receptacle. I have used the anti-static bag on this though, that's why it flies out. It's very good that, so I'll put that in the middle. I'm going to heat this up now with the heat gun, and you'll see the nice black lines then. So I'm just holding it about an inch away from the card. A little bit of movement, you don't need any really. It just curls your card a little bit. I just put the heat underneath for a couple of minutes just to cancel it out a little bit. And it's nice to emboss it because when you're colouring it, it makes it a lot easier to stay within the lines. Okay. Just a little bit, as you see, I had another attempt earlier on the back. I just don't like wasting my card. Right, so that's now ready for a little bit of colour. So what I'm going to do is, using my water brush, I'll just give it a clean first, is I'm just going to wet, I'm going to colour the legs. I'm just going to wet the legs first. I try and start with the lightest colour first. It's easier to have a go from a lighter to a darker colour without the colour affecting. So I'm just going to wet the each leg, and this helps the watercolours to run. And it's an Arteza or Arteza water brush, because I'm going to be using mainly Arteza watercolour brushes like that. So I'll start off though with these Zig watercolour brushes, and I'm just going to colour the entire leg with sort of like a base colour. These are the flesh tones ones, so just a quick coating of that. That's one, and then I'll go to the darker colour and just go around the outsides. and it just gives it that little bit of depth, the illusion, because it's all about illusions when you're doing art. Like that, and we've just got a little bit here on her wrists, little exposed wrists, and then I'm going to use a grey Arteza. It's quite a popular one. I use this. It is Dolphin Grey, and I'm just going to go to the outside just to create a little shadow line all the way down. So basically just following the lines of the legs. Like that. And then I'm just going to go, obviously going to be darker here, a bit of a shade there between the shoes. And then if you just go around each shoe at the bottom, it makes it look like she's standing on a floor. Same with the bags. She's put the bags down after a long day's shopping. She's exhausted. And around the hat box and the bags, and then just a little bit of shading in between where you think you might expect it to be a little bit darker. In the bags, around the back of the lid, like that, and a little bit on the box. Same here, you're going to get a little bit of darkening here inside of the bags, and then on the creases where the bags overlap, like that. Obviously the light's coming in from this way, so anything facing this way stays, but I'm just going to put a little bit of shading on the gloves, obviously dark around the fingers, just a little bit on the outline there, like that. Bit round here, the straps. You don't have to go to this trouble, but you know. Right, so we'll do her a red. In fact, what we'll do first, we'll just put the glitter on, because the glitter makes up the bottom of her outfit. So I'm just going to draw a line across here, just a wavy line like that, and then I'm going to, that's somebody contacting me, then I'm going to flood fill with my Dry's clear glue and make a fur rim around the bottom of her skirt or outfit, like that. The same here with this on the cuffs, like this, on this side, and then we get the glitter. Can I put that back in straight first? Oh, look at that, unusual for me. That's it. Right, so sprinkling the glitter over the wet glue, like that. Just tip that into the tray. So that'll dry nice and clear. And then tip that into there. So I've now got an edge to colour to on her dress, skirt, outfit, and I'm just putting a hint of a colour in there like that. Coming to the other side, and we'll just darken that a little bit. Again, Arteza. Then we can do the sleeves of her outfit. Both sides. sides first, like that. I find it easy just to turn the card and use the sharp end of the brush to line up against the embossed sleeve lines, like that. You can darken it by simply going over and over, but what I like doing is using, again going back to this dolphin grey, I can then deepen the colours just by coming down this edge like that. Same with this side. A little bit on the bottom of the dress here like this. And then the other side. It's worth doing because it just gives it a little bit of, makes it look a little bit more professional. And on her arms there, look. And then we can now look at the shoes, and I'm going to use black. She's going to have black shoes. The bottom half of the shoes are black. So again, just filling in to the lines. It's quite easy, this. There we are, but you can, any colour. I've done a Christmas one obviously because you're just in time to make your Christmas cards. Like that, and we'll have a little bit of grey on those, on the whites of the shoes. Like this. And now we can start looking at the gloves. And I'm going to use these Gansai Tambi Kuretake, is the manufacturer, Gansai Tambi pearl colours, and we'll again use the Arteza water brush. I'll just wipe the colours off, and I'm going to use silver, well it's not silver actually, it's white gold on the tops of her shoes and her gloves. Because it is a watercolour, it'll let the grey come through. In fact, I'll show you what I did earlier, just messing around. That's a pair of tights. Obviously this side I didn't wet the card first, I'm just showing you that you have to wet your card to get it to blend better. But using the white gold underneath, I just went over the leg with white gold, and then I used that grey, this dolphin grey, over the top, and just concentrated on the edges, and it looks, it's got a nice, I think they call it a sheer effect, and the nylon stockings if you wanted to put some grey stockings on. So yeah, take the water brush and just pick up some of the white gold and just fill in the white areas here as well. It's a very, very subtle shimmer. Like that. I don't know if you can make it out, but you'll see it when it's finished how it looks. But yeah, so then I'll wipe that off. Now we're going to use in this set pearl pink and pearl May green on the bags. Oh, I tell you what I've missed off. I haven't coloured the this hat box, because I'm going to decoupage the hat box. I'm just going to do the lid and the outsides of the box. You're not really going to see much of it because there's going to be a bit of decoupage over the top, but that'll do us for there. Yeah, so I'll clean that now, and again with that bag, that front bag, I'm going to decoupage that, so I will go over the top. Sorry, I won't waste my colours on the middle of it. I'll just go around the outside. These are quite easy to blend, so I don't have to wet the card fully to do this. That'll do for that. And then again, I grade these earlier, if you remember, so I can just pick up on the like that, a little bit on the inside of the bag, and then this one can be pink too. Oops, got over the edge there. And then I'm going to use green now on the other bits, like this. Green, and then green on this one. Oops, that's yellow, right? Green. A little bit of a hint of green on the inside. Right. So, what we'll do now, the top back on, after I've wiped the green off, I will decoupage, stamp out another one, and then I'm going to cut out colour the bags and I can stick those on. So again, using the same stuff, same ink, my stamp. I'm just looking around for my glue pads for decoupage, and I think somebody's moved them. Somebody's been tidying up. Anyway, right. I'm all really interested in the bags, aren't I? So I'll stamp bags there, and then the hat box here, like that. And then we'll get that embossed. Like this. That's it. We're only bothered about the fronts. I'll put that away because I have a tendency to forget that I've got it in there. Handy little things, these trays. Like that. And then heat gun. Heating up again, same manner. That one into the carrier bag. You could actually stamp something on that bag, somebody's initials or a small sentiment. Happy birthday or Merry Christmas, whatever. Right, so I'm going to colour these now, again using the same Gansai Tambis. So we'll do the pink front of the bag first. Easy enough to do because we've embossed it. I think there are some more flesh colours in the Arteza pens if you buy the 96 pen set. I got the 48 one to try out. I probably should have got the 96. I might buy one later. But yeah, I think in the 96 set you do get more flesh tones. So I'm wiping the colour off, and I'm using my wet wipe just to make sure I've got it all off, because we're going to be using the silver again. The white gold. I keep calling it silver, and it's got this shimmer in it, nice shimmer. But you've got to make sure it's clean. Your brush is clean. If I'd have thought ahead, I would have actually stamped it twice initially, and then I could have done the colouring without having to clean it. So this time I need to take a little bit of care, because obviously you can see this. I'm going to use a bit of grey over the top. It doesn't matter, that grey will go over the top or even underneath. It'll still shine through, well not shine through, but it'll still show through like that. Yes, I do the top face like that, the brim of that box lid like that. So then I'm going to take I have to wipe that really, didn't I? I'd say wipe it because obviously you can't see the white gold on the brush, so when you use another colour it does actually still shimmer through. You might not want that effect, so always good to wipe them straight away. Right, so don't need them anymore. I'm going to cut them out now. Oh, grey, sorry, first. My dolphin grey, and just around the bottom like that, around the front, and under the lid. It's okay, that'll do me, just to give it that illusion that it's 3D. So then I'm just going to cut this out. Like that. Just thinking where my pads are. Easy to cut out this because it's just straight lines. Like that. That's one, and then the hat box. I hope you can see this. I'm not paying attention to what it looks like on the little screen above me. Cut that off. Round here. This side, and this one. So now we're ready to stick those down now. So if I can find them, I bet I know where they are. Just bear with me 2 seconds. I reckon she's done a really good job of tidying up, as Josie. Put them away. Yeah. Yes, sorry about this, ladies and gentlemen, but we have got some. This is the trouble, you see, we share this particular desk for filming us YouTube vids, so we should really tidy up after each other. And after we've been on the cameras. So cut these off like that. You might want to skip this bit. Stick that on there like that. Cut that bottom bit off, it's a bit too obvious. That's it. Same with this one. this one. It's fine, so take the top tape off. Like that. This one now can go on here. Oops, I put my shadow in the way, my big head. That's that one. I've just missed a bit of red there, haven't I? That's easy remedied. And then the hat box. Like thus. Bit of a decoupage there, and then back to these. I'm just going to fill that little gap in that I've made a bit of a mess of there. Like that. Again, I'm wiping this because I'll forget. So what we need to do now is put a little bit of glitter on there. So I'm going to use the glitter glue again on the ribbons, the ribbon handles for the hat box. So just a little bit of a run here and a run there. Look, all the way up to her hands. There. Same here. All the way up, all the way up, and there, like that, and then I'm going to use gold glitter. But sorry, no, I'm not. I'm going to use silver glitter. Silver glitter. I'll sprinkle it over the wet glue. Done with that for the time being. And there. Starting to look glamorous now. Getting it all over me. Right, so glossy accents I'm going to use now, and that's I'm going to put that on the bottom of her shoes, so it gives it that patent leather look. So all I'm going to do, because it's already been, there we go, it's already been embossed, I can just flood fill. I don't have to make a dam to do that. I can just flood fill it like that. Same this side, and it looks a bit cloudy now, but it will dry perfectly clear. Takes about 15 minutes. Excellent glue as well. Like that. Put the lid back on, unlike others. Right, so what I'm going to do now is, because that's drying, I'm going to go back to the one I did earlier, which is this one. So we'll replace that. I've already put one layer of card on, this red, and I've peeled off the tape, peeled off the tapes. Like that, static, like that, and then that will now go onto this. I think this is Kanban. It's a Kanban background. It's like there we go, a foiled background, like that. And then I'm peeling off the back of that. Simple as it is, yeah. And take this here, look. There we go. It's rubbish. Strong stuff, this tape. Very strong stuff. You think once you've lifted it, it'd be easy, but it grabs it again. That one, and then this one. And bring my card stock down. I trimmed this down from an 8x8 to make it fit because I thought it's just going to look really snug if I leave a 5mm border around it. Like that. And there you have it. I hope you liked that. I hope it didn't drag on too long. But it's a really glitzy, glamorous card. I enjoyed doing that one. But you can also, I'm going to show you, there'll be some stills accompanying this in the project. Show you what else you can do with it. So it doesn't have to be for Christmas. But like I say, I just did it because it's September and I thought, well, people have got time to make Christmas cards now. So I hope you enjoyed that, and yeah, hope you like it enough to see the next one. Thank you very much. Bye.